I'm Per, I'm 40 years old and I'm a computer scientist. I work in blockchain technology, which can be described as a global payments network and also like a global computer. It's like a distributed set of computers. And yeah, that's what I do. The biggest challenge, because it's such a new technology, is to find areas where it can be utilized. And also viewing the payments regulations in different countries. So there's different regulations for European Union, for the United States and so forth. Yeah, so there's a lot of different aspects to this technology because it's a global technology which is accessible everywhere basically. Yes, I think it's started out as a hobby and I kind of was interested in the technology. I would say that I have many dream jobs. I would like to improve the world through different technologies. So this is one technology and I think it can be used to help governments, for example, to improve bureaucracy and different processes. And do things like transfer of property and register different things. It's a very interesting technology, but it's a new one, and there's many fields which I could imagine working in. So I worked in telecommunications before and different web development projects as well. But I can imagine working like in robotics in the future, for example, or stuff like that. And I also enjoy doing different community works. So I started a men's group, for example, to help guys out with different things, including myself. And I would also like to work in charity in the future. I think there's a lot of things, yeah, just help out and improve the world. Okay, so yeah, as I said, it started as a hobby, so I kind of was interested in this technology, and I had a room full of computers doing blockchain stuff, and I started to do more and more of that, and I was working as a consultant at the time in another area of payments actually, and then it just grew to my own business, and I started doing that full time. This job in itself is a remote kind of job. Let's say even if you work on the protocol level to improve the protocol of blockchain, you can still work remotely, but you can also of course work in a company like normally. But for me, it has been remotely so far. I do go to different conferences and stuff like that, and I do connect with people online. So it's, it started out as a remote job basically. Yeah. Basically, I was traveling around and I was in Brazil a lot, and I wanted to improve my Portuguese, and I couldn't go back to Brazil because I had to stay out of Brazil for a while because of visa. They only allow, I think it's 6 months per year or 3 months per year, yeah. So I was like, yeah, where am I gonna go? Let's go to Lisbon, let's try. Because I want to learn Portuguese, I want to stay in a place where the weather is good and where I can also practice dancing. There was a dance school here, so I started to do that. And yeah, it was a very good experience, so I stayed around. Basically, I think it's good to have some place where you go and you're dedicated and focused on working. And since I was working remotely, I think it's like you don't have that space naturally. So I just, okay, let's find a co-working space where I can be focused. It's better than a cafe, I think, where there's a lot of sounds and the purpose of the space is a different thing, right? But the co-working space is actually like, yeah, you go here to work and you can also meet new people and create new business connections, and yeah, it's great, a great place to be. Okay, so the truth is, I just searched Cowork on Google, and I found Lobo, and I saw the ratings, it was good, so I was like, okay, let's try it, and I was happily satisfied with the environment here. Here I am watching all this white chick.